Hey, what's up my little magical muffins? Sorry about my appearance today. I am at the tail end of moving and I know I look like death chewing on a cracker, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered this morning. Just throwing crap in boxes at this point and ready to get that behind me. So today I wanted to make a more serious type of video. In the future, I really want to have a lot of fun on this channel. In my practice, I believe the universe has a good sense of humor, so I want that to be reflected on my channel. However, you know, sometimes things come up and it's important to address important matters. So today I wanted to talk about the Donald Trump binding spell. When I first found out about the binding spell, I was really excited about it. And the reason for that is because I had all the ingredients to do it. I'm not a Donald Trump fan. I think that he does have the potential to hurt a lot of people in this country. However, I believe that everybody is completely entitled to their opinions. And I think that a difference of opinion is what makes this country a great place. I've met some wonderful people in my life that have completely opposing views as me, and that's okay. So as a new witch, I tend to be very impulsive. If I see something I like, I want to buy it. If you know, I see a new spell to try out, I want to try it. And you know, I haven't practiced a lot of spell work yeah, and the main reason for that is because I don't want to mess with things that I'm either not strong enough to handle or don't know enough about. So, you know, I've tried simple things like oils and powders and luck spells and money spells. I've tried those things. I feel like those things don't hurt anybody else and they're good things to practice with. Who couldn't use a little more prosperity or love or luck, or to feel safer in their everyday life? You know, those are the type of things that I've gotten started with. So when I saw the binding spell, because of my views about Donald Trump, I was all for it. I thought it was a really great idea. However, I started to think throughout the day, what actually is a binding spell? So I just went to Google and typed in, what is a binding spell? So the best definition that I found is, typically a magical binding is simply a spell or working that restrains someone metaphysically, preventing them from doing something. It is often used to keep the individual from causing harm to themselves or others. After I read that, I sort of meditated on it for a few minutes, and that's when I realized, you know, I thought about who I am as a person, and because I accept diversity and differing opinions and cultures and races and lifestyles, you know, because I'm so accepting of that, I don't think that it's fair to go out there and restrict somebody else from doing something that they believe in. So immediately I had my answer. I didn't need to look any further. I knew that the binding spell was not something that I needed to partake in. You know, where I come from right now, my current roommate is very political and is heavily, you know, I'm not sure that she's, I don't know what the right word is, economically affected by Trump being president, but she's taking it very personally. And I get frustrated with that because I hear a lot of negative comments coming from her and from other people that she associates with, and my personal opinion is wanting Trump to fail is like wanting a pilot to crash a plane. I don't want this country to fail. I want Trump to do a really great job as president, and I want to believe in him. I think that that's important. We don't know what the next 4 years is going to bring us. You know, things might look one way now, but as we all know, things can change very quickly. So it's important to speak your mind, it's important to have your opinion, but at the same time, I think this was a real learning experience for me and taught me that when you do a spell, you need to really think about what the consequences of your actions are going to be. And you know, don't always just want to jump into something 2 feet first and not consider what the outcome could be. So I know that I'm probably sounding really redundant. I'm sort of nervous making this video just because, you know, when I first found out about it, I had watched a few videos and I made a few comments. I feel like my comments more tried to reflect my support for somebody else's opinion and my support for just their video being on YouTube in general. So I have a cat kneading on my back. It's like little to the left, little to the left. Okay, you got it. So, you know, like I said, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but, you know, it was important to me to come on and make this video because I don't want to send the wrong message to people who are watching me. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to me, giving me the opportunity to speak to a wider audience. You know, when I first started sitting in front of this camera, I felt like a complete boob talking to this glass eyeball in front of me, and, you know, now I feel like I'm actually talking to people. So I want to send the right message, and you know, if you went out there and did that binding spell, you know, good for you. I'm happy for you. But I just wanted to make it clear that things like that, things that involve other people, in my practice right now at least, does not have a place. I don't want to do any sort of spell on somebody else because I'm trying to find my own inner strength and power. All I want to do is just support other new people and watch this community grow and just make it a happier place. So that's enough of my rant about that. So I hope you all are having a great day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.